Hello and welcome, Angelo here, and today we're gonna have a look at Kenshi. But before we go into the game, let's create a character real quick. Let's name this one random ninja dude, and skin tone wise, we're gonna go with a healthy basement dweller color, not like my own to be honest. And we can also change his appearance around a bit. Let's give him some, some man boobs, as well as a little water beer belly. And here we go, random ninja dude. So welcome to the game once again. This one is an early alpha development stage. It has been accepted into the Tsura alpha funding program, so you can throw your money right at it and help the development cycle come along. So let's walk into this bar and see if we can pick up a follower here. A little bit of loading times here, but again this is an early alpha build. We're gonna see much improvements there further down the line. I think we can pick up this dude. Let's sword for hire, alright. 700 cats. Yeah, currency here is cats. And when you hire a follower, you can change his name as well as his appearance. And let's name him Nerdy Meat Shield for the time being. Yeah, nice name. So we have a follower picked up. We can equip him. He starts out with some katana, first aid kits, and pants. You can also equip him with body armor and all sorts of stuff. Money wise, we have 300 credits left, 300 cats, excuse me. Let's see if we can pick up some equipment as well. Let's go into this vendor here. Again, a little bit of load time when we enter a building. There we go. And I think this is the dude we want to talk to. Show me what you got. That's quite expensive, all the stuff. We have only 300 cats, so I don't think we're gonna buy anything this time around. So back on the streets again. We can have a look at the map. The developer has stated that he wants to expand the map quite a bit in the future, and you also have some different statistics, as you can see here, for your followers as well as yourself. You get some skills for athletics, which helps you run faster. Athletics, which helps you run faster, melee attack, defense skills, weapon skills, strength, dexterity, attributes, all different kinds of stats. And stat wise, you're gonna improve by actually doing stuff. So if you want to, for example, improve your katana skill, you're gonna have to actually go out with your katana and hack away at some stuff. And let's leave the city here. These are some city guards. These are friendly towards you. Let's go a bit closer here. What do you have to say? If I want to hire someone, look around the boss. Nice tip. So there's a fight going on. Let's see what this is all about. Let's speed up the game time. So we're gonna run up a little bit faster to there. So you can also see damage numbers popping up there. We're gonna explain that in a minute. And I think these are both enemy factions, both bandit factions. I think a good thing would be to run away actually. Wait till the fighting stops and run away till it's the city guard, so they can help us deal with the threat at hand. It's a good tactic if you're just starting out. Just lure some enemies towards the city guard and they will attack them, so you can also hack away at them a little bit, but more importantly you can loot their corpses and take their equipment. You can find body armor parts as well as weapons on them, of course, and then you can sell those weapons in order to buy some other stuff yourself or hire additional followers. So let's see, you see the damage numbers popping up there over both their heads. Every extremity, for example your arms and chest, etc., all have different HP counts, and the more it gets hurt, the less functional the body part in question becomes. For example, if you get hit in the leg and you lose some HP there, you're gonna limp around and be much slower than usual, or if you're gonna be hit in the arm, you're gonna swing slower and stuff like that. So this fight is over now. Let's patch ourselves up. As you can see here, the green bar, the yellow bar, excuse me, means that I'm patched up, but I'm still not at 100%. As you can see, healing is done quite slowly over time, so you really have to pick your fights and in between them take little rest periods. So we're all patched up now. Let's see what these guys had on them. A katana, and it's much better than the one I have equipped. Let's get it into the first weapon slot. We get some boots and a nice hat, which is actually a face mask. And our follower, oh no, it's actually our main guy here, random ninja dude. Can also pick this guy apart. Let's see, katana here, boots, and a mask as well. Nice. So yeah, this is the early stages, the early beginning of the game. You're gonna lure the guys into the city guard and strip them of their possessions. Oh, that's actually, okay, these were only two of them. There's another crowd. Let's see if we can lure them back as well. Oh yeah, let's go back to the main gates once again, and the city guard is already running out. Now let's go in there. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why there's no game sounds, it's because they haven't been recorded yet. The developer hasn't had the time or the money to afford a sound engineer yet, so there are no game sounds at all. We hope that this will be introduced in a further alpha. Of course it will be introduced, it's just a matter of time. And the sooner he gets the money from the alpha funding, or the more money he gets, the sooner he can actually implement the sounds. So it's really a worthwhile cause. Just throw some money at him. I mean, as you can see, this game is actually functional, and judging from the amount of updates that's coming out, that he's churning out, we can safely assume that we will see the final product definitely. So this is not abandonware in any way, shape or form. So we have dealt with these bandits as well. Let's loot these dudes here, and I think I'm gonna go ahead a bit in time and load up a save game I played earlier, a build of this game, and I actually managed to round up a little warband to show another Mountain Blade reference out there. Yeah, let me quit this and load up the save game real quick here. And we're back, and I have to apologize because I forgot to enable the sound recording. While I was loading the game, my fraps decided to quit on me. I restarted fraps, but I did not restart the sound recording. So right now I'm dubbing over the gameplay footage. I'm sorry for this, but it actually gives me the opportunity to talk about the game a bit more. So here, the developer stated that this is a squad-based RPG and a cross between Elder Scrolls Oblivion as well as XCOM. But from what I've seen so far, my impressions tell me that this one is much closer to Mountain Blade actually. It's like Mountain Blade in an Asian setting, especially considering all the stuff and features the developer is planning to add in the future. You can safely assume that this is much closer to Mountain Blade than say Oblivion or XCOM. For example, the developer is planning to, of course, besides the stuff that you would expect, as for example ranged combat with crossbows and stuff like that, he will also implement the ability to purchase buildings in the city, set up merchants and stuff like that. You can also build a city up from the ground with siege warfare and all the stuff involved in that kind of thing. And you're gonna have mining skills and farming skills, so you can craft stuff. And of course there's gonna be some FX changes. He plans to add some blood sprays and also I showed you earlier a bit of the damage model. If your limb becomes damaged, it gets a negative HP amount, and if that should happen in the future, there's gonna be amputation, so you're gonna lose limbs actually, and there's gonna be artificial replacements. I don't know if you're gonna see hook hands or something like that, but yeah, a bit of this stuff along the lines of that at least is planned. And we're gonna have shadows added and foliage and pathfinding improvements, and of course much more armor choices, clothing choices, and face choices with facial hair and hairstyles. So once again, I can only recommend picking this game up right now. It's an alpha stage, it's alpha funding program from the Zero. You can pick it up for €8.99 or $11.99, so no price ever over there for the Euro-based customers, which is quite admirably in an indie title. And the developer stated that the price might get notched up a bit in the future, so the further along in the development cycle this game comes, the higher the price will be. So just like Mountain Blade, I think it's a safe bet, and if you want to pick it up, if you plan on picking it up right now, would be a really good time to do so. On the link in the comments, the page where you can get the demo as well, of course, if you want to purchase the alpha. There's no official timetable when the game will get released. I think it's gonna be 1 or 2 more years, but we get the alphas and later on the betas to play with, so I think it's a good thing if we gonna support this cause and buy into the alpha, because this game is coming up really nice, and I think you should definitely support your indies. But it's just my personal opinion, of course it's up to you, but I encourage you at least to check out the demo, or at least put it on your watch list and follow the development further down the line. I think we can expect great things from this game. And well, I'm not gonna come to a conclusion for this title, obviously, for obvious reasons. Nonetheless, I want to encourage you to at least put it up on your watch list, as I mentioned before, and follow the development of this really cool looking indie title. And as always, I'm gonna wish you a very happy day. Have a good one. Bye.